everybody, my name is Kayla and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be reacting to book memes. So, I read a lot and I like memes, so let's go. So the first meme is this one. So, friend, are you finished with this book? Me. Physically, yes. Me. Emotionally, stares in the distance. Never. This is actually like me. Like, I don't know about anybody else who likes to read a lot, any other bookworms out there, but when I read a book and it's a darn good book, that thing sticks with me for a long time. And I randomly think about so many different books throughout all my days. And I read this like psychology thing where it's like books, your brain doesn't always know the difference between like fictional characters and like all that, so like you actually go through real emotional stages, like if they die or like all these different things, and so it's like super whack. But anyway, and so like emotionally it makes sense that books stick with you, and books stick with me. Okay, slams book close, breathes quickly, screeches, breathes heavily. Why can't I talk? Breathes heavily and reopens book and continues to read. Me again. So funny fact, when I was reading Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J Maas, I actually threw that book across the room. I normally don't condone throwing books because, you know, damage, but like sometimes, I don't know about you guys, but when I read an intense book, sometimes I gotta put it down, sometimes I do scream, sometimes I shout, I cry, all the emotions. This is just making me triggered because now I'm thinking about like all the times that I've done this. Too true. I'll come back for you. Does anybody else, when you're shopping for books, feel bad for the books you don't buy? Like, I'll be in a bookshop or a bookstore. Those are like the same things. What am I saying? It's too early. I got like 4 hours of sleep last night. I don't know what's happening to my brain right now, but we're filming this. Anyway, and so like when I go book shopping, I feel bad for the books I don't buy, or like if I put a book back, like I low-key have like actually done this, or like I'll run my fingers around like the spine of like my library in my school and be like, ah, oh, so beautiful. Is that weird? You can't buy happiness, but you can buy books, and that's kind of the same thing. That is one of the most true statements I have read in a long time. People say that money can't buy happiness, but they obviously don't know what a bookstore is. I'm just gonna put that out there. Does that make sense? I feel like nothing makes sense in my head right now. I've been going from getting like 9 hours of sleep every night with this whole like social distancing thing to like last night I randomly got 4, and I'm in rough shape. I've seen this format with a lot of history memes, so I'm 5 out of 5 stars right here. The moment I realized that no one else has read my favorite book, so I have to keep my thoughts and feelings for myself. What a mood. Oh my gosh. One of the things I'm so thankful for now that I have a book club, I started a book club, fun fact, go watch that video if you want to join. Anyway, is that now I have like people to talk about books with, which is like great. But it's just, I have unrealistic expectations for how fast people can read books. So I'll find a new book and like love it and just want to talk about it, but then it will take like 10 to 12 business days for like one of my friends to read it, and then they're just not as into it and as much words as I am. And I'm very intense when it comes to books and very intense when it comes to my favorite books. And so before I started BookTube and really talking about books, I like read all these books and was just like, okay, that's great, and had no one to talk to. And so I'm so actually glad that like now I have a platform to talk to you guys about amazing books, because I don't feel like this all the time, but like I feel that because that was me for years. I see you, I feel you, I validate you. Oh, do you prefer movies or TV shows? Henry Cavill. I prefer books.
Sounds like I'm saying Henry Cavill, but it's Henry Cavill. Yeah.
So Henry Cavill, super hot guy, is in The Witcher, amazing show based off books, but anyway, and video games. Are they based off books? Anyway, oh my gosh, I am sorry if you're still watching. But any guy that prefers books automatically gets it bumped up on my scale. Like, it is when a guy likes books, you know you found the right one. I'm just gonna put that out there. When you finish a book and realize you live in the real world and not the book's world, it isn't fair. Oh, you halfway. I feel this. I go through bouts of like withdrawal. So like if I read a super high fantasy book or a super great book where everything's great and I forget about, you know, Corona and all this stuff, like everything's great, and then you come back and you finish and you realize that like, oh, I'm still stuck here, not a fantastical world with no hot guys and like in the middle of nowhere, stuck at home. Fluffy? My cat is crying. This is my cat, Fluffy. He doesn't like to be held, but I realized that I never really show him, and I always show George off. So like, here's Fluffy. Oh, I need coffee. Last one. When someone says the movie was better than the book, but you don't know them that well, so you can't say anything. My cat is crazy. Anyway. That's on the set of Pride and Prejudice. Love that one. Anyway, yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve is when people say stuff, or they just say stuff like about books in general that like rub me the wrong way, or you know, like comment like, oh, I don't read and things like that. And I hate that. I mean, I'm actually pretty vocal about this. Like if you're a stranger and you say something out of line about books, you best bet I'm gonna correct you. But I don't know. It's just annoying and an icky feeling when you don't know a person well enough to be like, actually, let me enlighten you without it being really weird. Alright everybody, so that was today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe down below and hit the bell icon to be notified every time I upload a video. Check out my Instagram, kayla.rose_reads, as well as my Goodreads, Kayla Rose. Both are linked in my YouTube banner. If you have any books that you would, why can't I talk? If you have any books that you want me to read or book videos you would like me to film, let me know down in the comments. And without further ado, have an amazing day, be fabulous people, and read lots of amazing books. Bye guys! I'm gonna get coffee now, oh my gosh.